Hello, lovely viewers. Welcome back to our cozy corner of YouTube called Survive the Show, where we are spreading the holiday cheer all year round. Today, we have a very special episode in store for you, as we are joined by two amazing guests who have already stolen our hearts in the enchanting Hallmark movie, Aurora Christmas Crush. We are here tonight with Cassidy, who portrays the charming Ava Jensen, and Stephen Huszar, who brings to life the dashing Prince Henry. Welcome and thank you for being here today.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. Nice to meet you, Tammy.
And let's begin. It's such an honor to have both of you here. Aurora Christmas Crush has become a fan favorite, and I must say it's perfect for our Christmas in July programming event. Katie, can you tell us a little bit about your character, Ava Jensen?
Yes, I play Ava Jensen, who is an architect who has recently gone through a divorce and is coming out the other side. This is sort of the next chapter of her life. She gets invited by her uncle to help him design and build the Royal Ice Hotel or Royal Ice Castle for the royal family in Frioland. And she decides to go and accidentally stumbles upon this handsome prince who may or may not sweep her off her feet.
That's right. May or may not.
May or may not sweep her off her feet. But she's very much all about the environment and building, sustainable homes and that are more affordable for the mass majority of population in America. And, what a better person than someone in royalty, in power.
Yes.
To help, bring awareness to the situation.
To the land of Fjordland.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great, sounds amazing. And Stephen, what initially attracted you to the role of Prince Harry in a Royal Christmas Crush?
Well, who doesn't want to be a prince? Come on. This is the opportunity. This is the first time for me playing a prince, playing someone in royalty. So right away, I was very excited. Also, I come from a very cold place. I was born in a very northern town in Canada, which is kind of like Fjordland. And so I thought I could relate a lot to the character. It's always so cold.
Always so cold.
Always so cold. Also, there was an opportunity to have an accent, and just when I found out this was going to be my co-star, well, obviously I was going to accept the role. So. Obviously.
And Stephen, how did you approach portraying a prince and capturing the balance between duty and personal desires?
Oh, beauty and personal desires. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, duty. Sorry.
Not beauty.
Duty. Yes. I like to prepare for my characters by consuming a lot of content. I watched a lot of current shows that are happening that portray the royal family, which we have a lot of access to now. Also, just to sort of try to empathize with what it would be like to have so much responsibility on your shoulders, being an heir to, the throne. Obviously keeping my stature and not really falling too quickly for someone as beautiful as Ava Jensen, who Katie portrays. But also just keeping my options open, so to speak, because my character is a very eligible bachelor. So,
And went through a breakup as well.
I went through a breakup, and there's some jockeying for the position of being my next girlfriend.
But Ava that's not her MO.
No,
she's not trying to be in the royal family. She's just trying to be her.
Which was refreshing, because normally girls just throw themselves at Prince. I mean, come on. But this girl, she was all about her profession and how she sees the world. And we just had a nice, our characters had a really nice, we became friends at first, which I think is a really, really great analogy to any love story, really, to begin with, right? Yeah.
Love that.
Great. And Katie, what do you think makes the romance between Ava and Prince Henry so special and captivating?
Well, a few things. I think that the chemistry is not something that you can make up, I guess. And when it comes to two characters and when as an actor, it just was already, I think just automatically our chemistry worked really well. And I think that the two of them having gone through some hardship and then coming the time in their lives that they're meeting, it's perfect timing for the both of them. But I think there's definitely this, she brings a breath of fresh air to him, and because he's used to this, she's not in his inner circle, and I think that's attractive to him because she's just this, nice, normal, well, I shouldn't say normal, what is normal, but
well-educated architect.
Yes, and I think that, yeah, definitely, it's funny, we had this conversation because I've never genuinely felt so much chemistry with another actor, and we both definitely had that moment when we were filming where we both kind of did a double take, and then you're like, what is, it's a bleeding into reality?
Yeah.
And then you're like, but I definitely think the chemistry and just, how can you not go weak at your knees looking at this one? It's true.
I don't know.
No,
Okay.
look at that.
Oh, yes. Well,
Jawline.
Thank you. Jawline, Hungarian jawline. Yes,
Cute. And for both of you, what do you hope audiences take away from watching Aurora Christmas Crush?
I hope that I think everyone loves love, and I think now is such a great time. It's a warm-hearted film. Anything's possible. I think that embracing who you are and letting the universe do what it has planned for you. And then also, stay tuned for hopefully the sequel and more.
Agreed. I concur. Yes. And also, I to add to that, I think just you mentioned this earlier, Katie, but just timing too. Like a lot of times, just things happen, and be open to just going with it and not being so stuck in your head, and just have fun and go with your heart and your intuition. I think there's a lot of that at play as well, and hopefully you can see that, how that builds between us, our characters, I should say, as we go along.
Great. And what was it like working with each other and the rest of the cast on set?
Wonderful, actually. He is
Lots of fun.
wonderful. I will say number two. Sorry, let me just relish in it.
Yes, number
two. He was obviously wonderful to work with. Everyone was very professional. So nice, so fun. We had a blast.
Absolutely. And Katie made a point of very early on shooting, she took one of the walkie-talkies, our driver's walkie-talkie actually, and announced to everyone on set that from now on, everyone must speak to Prince Henry in a British accent.
And he no longer is to be called Stephen.
No,
Prince Henry. His name is Prince Henry, and everyone must call him Prince Henry from here on out, and use your British accent. Thank you.
And it happened.
Everyone did.
For the entire show. So thank you, number one, for setting the tone. Yes. We brought a lot of that. We brought a lot of lightness, I think, to the show, and people appreciate that. The crew is amazing. Canada's a fun place to shoot. Very cold.
Very cold.
But everyone was layering us with lots of coats and hot shots that you stick in your gloves and socks. And, we were great. We're shooting in a nice hotel. I mean, it wasn't tropical. No.
Maybe the sequel will be.
Maybe.
Sounds great. And Stephen,
yes.
Do you draw inspiration from any real-life royals or historical figures while preparing for the role?
Inspiration? Well, I mean, certainly the current royal family, there's a lot of news surrounding them right now. So yes, I think following what was going on. Interestingly enough, I was actually in London the day the Queen died, actually, too. So it was for me, it was a sort of a personal feeling, connection to the royal family when that happened. I think the whole world just sort of took a beat. One of the most widely respected and known person on earth. So I think it helped that there was a lot of media, happening around the royals, and certainly, yeah, I think that how the princes are certainly shed some light onto how I played my character. But in general, I just tried to bring as much as myself as I would be in this character, and Fiorland, which is obviously not a real place. Sort of.
We don't know.
We're not sure.
Well, Katie, what message or feeling do you hope viewers will take away from watching Aurora Christmas Crush?
I hope I feel everyone I think loves a love story, and it's a very warm-hearted movie, and I hope that they just want to see more, because we want to film more. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, and maybe people will be more aware, I don't know, I guess, of the environment, and there is like a huge energy, I don't mean to say crisis, but taking care of being more green and careful and aware of things. And I think there's this, I don't know, community around people who are green, I guess.
Yeah.
Genuine camaraderie. So maybe it'll bring more people to be aware of that and learn more about sustainable lower income housing. Let's build that.
Yes, absolutely.
Great. And for both of you, or who wants to answer, what can you tease about your character's journey?
What can we tease about the character's journey? Is that what the question was?
Yes.
It's almost like two star-crossed lovers.
Kind of, yes.
We're not supposed to be together. Will they or won't they?
Will they or won't they? Well, a commoner, with the royal. How does that work? I think again, it's one of those things where you don't necessarily look for something. It just comes about. As long as you're open, and as long as you're willing to just have some fun and just enjoy the moment, right? Because without that, you might not discover what's right in front of you, which, well, you're right in front of me, literally in the ice castle. Anything to add there?
Yes.
No, yes, no,
I
maybe
agree.
so. Okay.
I like, again, the build of their friendship, and then again, we'll see. I don't want to spoil anything. And whether the royal family is going to accept just a nice, normal American girl.
Yeah.
Good.
We'll see, right?
Yeah. Who knows?
It's a little different.
Yeah.
And a change of subject, for a question for both of you. What have been some of the most memorable projects you have worked and throughout your career, and why?
Oh, Arrow for me. I could cry, but I miss my people. I was in Vancouver for almost 10 years filming that show. Obviously, my character had a huge arc journey. The writers wrote really well for me. I had an incredible time. Obviously, it was a huge stepping stone in my career, and I just have the gratitude for it. And I miss everyone.
No.
Yeah, they're people.
I was a fan, so I can relate.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am a fan.
Thank you. And you?
Oh, myself.
Our cat.
Hello. Hello.
Sorry.
You're coming here? No? Okay.
Okay.
Well, I just finished a TV show called Chesapeake Shores. And it's very, it brings up a lot of emotion, like Katie mentioned for her show. One of the lead actor on the show, Treat Williams, he was very much my mentor. He was such an inspiration to me. He's such a legendary actor, and he just passed away actually a few weeks ago. So I've been reliving a lot of that, those beautiful moments we've had. I was on the show for the only last 2 seasons, but it aired 6 seasons, and the show was all about family and how we can support each other and bring ourselves up, and also about addiction, the opioid crisis and a lot of these things, mental health. So there was a lot of great themes, and I was really happy to be a part of that and an integral part in that story. So that'll be very much missed, but we move on, right? I mean, that was just a chapter in our lives, and we're on to the next ones. But it has beautiful memories and very, very memorable for me, for sure.
So the picture was great.
Yes.
And then Aurora Christmas Crush is a part of Hallmark's Christmas in July programming events, as we said before. What makes this movie so special and perfect for this time of the year for you, both of you?
Who doesn't love Christmas in July?
Yeah, I mean, it's hot everywhere in the world almost right now, right? Except for Antarctica.
Or probably Australia.
Cold. Anywhere in the southern hemisphere.
Anywhere.
So you can cool off. That was my point. But,
yeah. I do, again, the genuine chemistry, and I think we brought some flavor to a Hallmark film and gave it some, like I said, gave it a little flavor.
Yeah, this girl certainly did. Yes.
But yeah.
I agree. I think it's people might be surprised by perhaps the different way this film approaches these subjects, and just the flavor. I think you're right. The colorful aspects of the film, I think might hopefully surprise people, and they'll follow the journey with us. Yeah, it is beautiful.
Looking forward to watch it.
Thank you.
Great.
And the last question: can you tease something about your next projects?
I have
together or not? Or
I have a film coming out at the end of the year, I believe, called Bunker. It's a suspense thriller movie with Kate Bosworth, myself, Devon Sawa, and Tyrese Gibson. So I'm not sure exactly when that's coming out, but that will be coming out. I'm going to release my short next year, America's Next Best President, around the election. So look out for that. I have a couple of projects in development, but as I'm sure everyone is aware, there's a writer's strike at the moment. So, we're just here supporting them, hoping they can work out their differences with the Motion Picture and Television Association. Everyone's still working behind the scenes in their own way.
For sure. Yeah, being creative as we can. I just saw a show with Jodie Sweetin from Full House, and we had released our first series of a new mystery series called The Jane Mysteries. So look out for that. Hopefully we'll be shooting our second one fairly soon. So that's all I can say.
And watch Aurora Christmas Crush
on July. Well, we know in America, anyways, North America, July 8th at 8 p.m. So if anyone's watching,
remember that Aurora Christmas Crush will premiere Saturday, July 8th on Hallmark channel, right?
Exactly. At 8.
Okay.
8 p.m. 7 Central.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's lovely talking to you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. Bye.
Arrivederci.